Hello, and welcome to this presentation from RLE Technologies on how to configure the email on your LD2100. All RLE web-based equipment can be configured using either Firefox or Internet Explorer as a web browser. In order to get started, you're going to need the following information. You're going to have the primary and secondary DNS server IP addresses. For your mail server, your SMTP, you'll need to know either the domain name or the IP address. You'll have to have a mail sender address assigned to the LD2100, and you can assign up to 4 email recipients to be notified. The LD2100 can also be configured for doing an authentication login to an ESMTP server. So getting started, we're going to go down and click on our browser icon. In the address bar, enter the IP address of the LD2100 we're going to configure. Enter in the proper username and password, then press enter or click on OK. From the main page, we're going to go up to configuration on the top bar and then go down to email SMTP DNS link. From here, we can select the access type to be either none or going out on the LAN connection. We have an option that the LD2100 can send notification of a contamination alarm, which can be enabled or disabled by the checkbox. We can enter in the IP address of our primary and secondary DNS server. Either the domain name or the IP address for our SMTP mail server the LD2100 is going to be communicating to. The sender address assigned to the LD2100 that would be recognized by the mail server. The header for our alarm message. In this example, we're going to call it LD2100 alarm. And then I can add up to 4 recipients, whether it is an email address or a cell phone number, to be notified. So I'd keep entering into slots 2, 3, and 4 for my different recipients. If you need to send emails to more than 4 people, contact your IT department and see if a distribution list can be set up on your mail server. If using the ESMTP or the SMTP authentication, you can select plain or login, enter in your username and password. Once the page information has all been filled out, we want to go up and click on our Submit Changes. Once the changes have been made, we can go down and we can actually see on the bottom, if using a domain, if the IP address has been resolved. By seeing this, we know that we have communication to that mail server. In order to test the email feature without generating an actual alarm on the system, we can click on the View SMTP log link, click on the button that says Send a test email. This process takes a few seconds to go through to communicate to the mail server. We can hit refresh every few seconds, and we can watch the communication between the LD2100 and the mail server. This is the example of a standard communication between the LD2100 and the mail server. Down towards the bottom, we can see that our alarm message was sent and the connection was closed to the mail server. From here, we should be receiving our email to our desktop or cell phone shortly. RLE recommends doing a backup of the LD21 system once all this data is completed. Click on Configuration, System Flash Management, and click on the Download Configuration File link. You can call the file name whatever you choose, as long as there is no spaces and the .cfg file type is used. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video from RLE Technologies. Look for more training videos for your different RLE products. Any comments or questions, please contact RLE Technical Support at support@rletech.com.